Hello everyone, I have a dream to share for those who have ears to hear. In my dream, I saw my father who died long years ago. And in the dream, I think he was like so alive in the dream. And in the dream, first of all, I saw my sister Sabrina evangelizing to people here in our place, like our neighbors. And she told our neighbors that I went back home here in the Philippines because I was working in Israel because the Lord showed up and told me that I have to work for him. I have a task to to do. That's why he went back here in the Philippines. And that's what she's told to our neighbors, and she kept telling about the Lord is coming. And then I said in the dream that the Lord is really coming. It's like his coming is really like quickly, like I can feel it. And then the next part is like I was in the GP of my father, like the old vehicle. I saw only me and Michaela were waiting for my father to come because we in the dream we are going home. And then I suddenly see my sister is with my father, and they got into the GP, and my sister was like sitting beside my father in the driver's seat, and me and Michaela were like at the back seat. I didn't see Clark for the reason that the Lord is like warning him for now, like because he's always like watching YouTube. We know that we are not what we know that we are not allowed to watch. There are things that we're not allowed to watch. That's why we broke the old phone of Clark, because we are not allowed to watch certain things. But he kind of hook up right now, like always watching. So the Lord doesn't like that. And I didn't see him in the dream. So I told him, go back to the Lord because I didn't see you. We might be left behind. I didn't see you. And I feel like we're really going home. My father came into the GP together with my sister Sabrina, and he were like going we were like going home. My father long ago died, but in the dream he's like so alive. And I told him in the dream, I love you, father. you know Also, before that, Clark saw my father, he was like in my house in heaven waiting for us, and his body is like he became young, and he's just waiting there for us. He's already there and waiting for us only to go home. And I saw him in my dream today, like earlier, and I feel like I'm about really to go home because in the when I wake up, I was like so cold. I feel like I'm freezing cold, and I can sense that maybe my spirit is about to go home. It's just that I pray to the Lord that I will not leave Clark or nor any one of us. I will not leave any one of us, but I want to take my kids with me, of course. But it depends also on how you walk, your way to the Lord. You should be obedient. So I encourage everyone to be obedient to God because He is really coming. And in the dream, I feel like I'm going home. I thought like I'm gonna die, or maybe or something like that, because I was like when I was awake, I was like so freezing cold, like I can sense that I'm about to go home. And even if I die, as long as my kids are with me, we're gonna go home. And I don't know, but it's how I feel it, like we are going home. And in the dream also, it's like about like a rapture dream, because we were in the vehicle and my father is about to drive us home. Also, way back in my vision, I saw God the Father also before told me that we are like in the car. It's just me and God the Father. But he told me in the dream, he has like a beer like here, like that. We are in the driver's seat. My God the Father was in the side of the steering wheel, and I was like beside him. And then he told me like, if you obey my will, and if you do, you know, be obedience to him, and if you obey me only, I will take you home in heaven. Like in the dream, he's like going to take me home in heaven. And that's in the dream. I mean, it's in the vision. It's so clear, but you know, God's promise is faithful. So I need to do my also, as obedient servant or as obedient to Him. So I'm trying my very best also to do my part. And I would like to encourage everyone to keep up your faith, because even though we struggle here on earth, but our rewards in heaven are great. I struggle, because for me, there's nothing in this world that can make me happy. I don't know, I'm not happy in this world. For I am sure that we will be happy soon to be with the Lord. And keep up your faith, everyone, because the Lord is really coming. God bless.